This is the simplified version of solar dish system. It has a reflector, the receiver portion, a base frame, and a hydraulic system. So this here you can see the blue color is the dish part, which has mirror reflectors, and this pyramidal structure is the receiver part. So here we'll be placing a collector at the focal area where heat is being collected, and this red color frame is a base frame. It has 3 points, the center and the edge. So two wheels are supported at two edges and the center is fixed. And here you can see the red color, this is a digital inclinometer through which we can identify the position, the inclination angle of the dish. Sun has two motions, one is azimuth and elevation. So the azimuth part, this base frame, it has two wheels. So one of the wheel will be gear motor driven, so and this edge will be hinged, joint. So what happens is when we apply, so the whole system can be rotated, the whole dish can be rotated, so through which we can take care of the azimuth angle. And the second is the elevation part. So we would be requiring hydraulic system for this elevation motion. So how it works is basically the dish part, one edge has been supported to the base frame, so it's a hinge joint. So here we can see, let's say the system in the morning, so you can see it is being lifted up. So let me do it manually. So when the hydraulic system, when the straw is open, so here we can see the system is being, let me lock the azimuth motion. And now the azimuth rotation is being locked so that we can easily observe the elevation part. So here you can see hydraulic system. So when the hydraulic system, when the stroke is coming out, the dish is being lifted up. So this hydraulic system takes care of the elevation part. The other axis, it will be taken care by the wheels, the azimuth part. So how we will be applying is, at one end of the hydraulic system, it's a pin joint. You can see the pin joint, and this gray color bearings are fixed to that base frame, which is red color frame, and this purple color is a hydraulic system, the bottom part, and this yellow color is the middle part, and the green color is the upper portion, upper rod, piston rod. At the top, as I was talking about, we would be needing a base plate. So why we need the base plate is, here you can see there is a blue frame which is being fixed. Basically how we'll connect is simply nut and bolt. So this blue color portion is this blue is a frame which will be connected to the dish part, the back, through a hinge joint again, so that it can have a rotary motion. The azimuth tracking will be taken care by the base frame and the wheel system. So as the wheels will be gear motor driven, so the azimuth motion will be taken care by that actuation. The next part, the other part is the elevation portion, which will be taken care by the hydraulic cylinder system. So how it works is just like a tractor trailer system, as I have shared with it. So before the system starts working, the system will be in a parking position, which is the dish is at 0 degrees and 0 degree. So the angle of inclination of the dish will be we'll be getting the signal from this inclinometer. So we'll be constantly getting the digital output from that sensor. So we'll position this dish taking the feedback from this sensor. We'll not worry about hydraulic cylinders or how much at what angle the hydraulic cylinders are there. So we'll just worry about the angle of the dish. We'll be getting that value from the inclinometer. So in the morning when sun rises, so the sun will be in the east, so the system has to be lifted so that it will face the sun. So in order to let the system be facing against the sun, so the hydraulic system, so we will be needing the option of control the hydraulic cylinder in such a way that, let's say the system is at 0 degree and we want to move it to 60 degree. So we will switch on, this is lifting. So when the lifting is there, we will switch on the hydraulic system so that it will start lifting up. So once we will be constantly getting the value of the angle, the inclination angle from the tilt sensor. So once it reaches the destination, let's say in this case 70 degree, let's say 70 degree is the angle the dish has to be positioned. So once it reaches 70 degree, so we will switch off the hydraulic system, so it will stay there. So a simple control is needed in terms of hydraulic system. So and till afternoon the sun will be coming overhead, so now the system has to come down. So here again the same way the hydraulic system will be switched on, so that because of the weight of the dish itself it has to come down. So once it reaches, let's say 65 degree, from 70 degree to 65 degree, let's say, so the hydraulic system will again be activated or deactivated so that it will stop there. So likewise we'll be needing the control. So a simple control. Again in the afternoon the system will rotate and it will come to the other quadrant. So even again the same thing, system has to slowly lift because the sun again comes to the west quadrant. So what angle it has to lift, or how much angle it has to lift, so we will be taking care by getting from the values of the inclinometer. So from the hydraulic side we just need, let's say if we switch on the hydraulic system it will come up, it will lift. So if we switch off it will stay there. In the case of system coming down because of the gravity, so retracting, so the same thing again, if we turn on because of the weight it should start coming down. Once we turn off it will stay there. So when to start and when to stop, that will the decision will be on the basis of the tilt sensor angle. So here we can see and the length of the hydraulic cylinder is when the system is retracted, close length. So the close length from here, the bottom portion to the top portion, should be 4 meters, and when the system is completely lifted up, so we want the stroke from here, we want the new portion, stroke should be 6 meter. So in terms of, if we calculate from top to bottom, then it should be, as stroke is 6 meter and close length is 4 meters, so it should be in the range of 10 meters, the hole from top to bottom hydraulic cylinder. Regarding the maximum speed and minimum speed of the hydraulic lift, so the maximum speed of hydraulic lift, the stroke of 6 meter, completing the stroke of 6 meters, so that is needed during morning when the system starts working and during evening when the system again goes back to parking position. So in the morning when the system has to start working, so the dish has to lift has to finish the whole stroke of 6 meters in order to start tracking the sun from its parking position. So the maximum speed of covering that 6 meter stroke in 30 minutes is fine for our requirement. What is more important than the maximum speed is the minimum speed, because the sun motion is so very slow. So again from morning to afternoon, this 6 meter stroke again has to be retracted, so close length again. So from 8 to 12, which means 4 hours, so the stroke of 6 meter has to slowly be completed in 4 hours. So 30 minutes 6 meter stroke is the maximum speed, and the same 6 meter stroke in 4 hours is the minimum speed we would be needing for this application. So we would be needing the maximum speed of completing 6 meter stroke in 30 minutes and the minimum speed of the same 6 meter stroke in 4 hours. So we want the control system of the hydraulic power pack in such a way that we can achieve both the maximum and the minimum speed.